Hello and welcome to the Drums Vodcast for this week, and the headlines from thedrum.co.uk include Liverpool's Paversmith is continuing on its acquisition trail, Manchester's Channel M gets a Freeview licence, the future of Liverpool's Acme is understood to be hanging in the balance, BJL in Manchester has picked up business from Asda, and in Glasgow the Bridges MBO has finally been completed, you'll be pleased to know. But before we look at some of those stories, let's take a look at what's happening at Brahm, who have become the latest agency to launch a PR division. Now it seems to be quite an interesting trend that's developing at the moment, where traditional advertising design, even digital agencies, are moving into the PR arena. Obviously that is as a reaction to the downturn in traditional advertising revenues. So it'll be interesting to see if clients move their reduced marketing budgets over into PR, and it'll also be interesting to see if these agencies can compete in the ultra competitive PR arena. In the next issue of The Drum, we do speak to a number of PR people to get their kind of thoughts on that issue and to really discuss the move by traditional agencies into PR. So that's an interesting trend, and one that we look to cover in the next issue of the magazine. Also in the news, and still on a PR related theme, is Dougal Paver over in Liverpool. It appears he won't be happy until he's taken over every small PR consultancy in the northwest of England. That comes as he takes over Pazang PR, latest in his ongoing acquisition trail. I'll be speaking to Dougal in a couple of weeks' time to speak to him about his kind of plans to grow his business during 2009. So make sure you log on to the Drums website to catch that video interview. Meanwhile, in Glasgow, you'll be pleased to hear that the MBO of the bridge has finally been completed. We've been following the story for quite a while, but it's all come together now. And in the next issue of the Drum magazine, you can read all about that deal, which sees David Watson, Alan Clark, Frank Stubbs and Margaret Burns now taking ownership of the agency, with Brian Crook and Jonathan Degart moving aside, although I understand they will still be involved in an advisory capacity. So if you can catch the Drum next week, then there'll be a full interview with the new owners there. I'm also pleased to say that the Brian Child series of Surviving the Recession, which has been on the Drums website for the last 4 weeks, is getting some great traffic. His next part is also live on the website, and in this part he looks at really the issues surrounding client retention, losing clients, winning clients. So make sure you kind of have a look at that, which is on the website now. And again, looking forward to next week's issue of The Drum. I was in Manchester last week to speak to Nick Brooks at Driven, really to get his thoughts about the agency's first year in business. They've had a great run of new business wins really towards the end of last year, and also as we've started 2009. So make sure you log on to the website to see that video interview with Nick, in which he talks about the agency's first year and how he and his fellow directors plan to take the agency forward in 2009. That's pretty much everything for this week. I hope you found something of interest in there. Make sure you keep logging on to the Drums website. It's updated every single day with all the breaking news from the industry. I'll see you next week.